Hello, Nistas and Nistas. How are you today? Welcome back to the channel. I want to thank you guys for coming back to the channel. I'm Savings Fashionista. She is I and I am her. And over here we do mainly things fragrances, whether it's body or home. And today we are here to talk about a fragrance, you guys. Actually, it's one of my favorite fragrances. So if you're interested in hearing all about this fragrance. All right, so the fragrance that we're going to be reviewing today, you guys, it is from the House of Sillage. The House of Sillage is a US based company. It is founded and ran by the beautiful Miss Nicole Mathers. For those of you who don't know, even before I present it, when I say this, you're going to know what I'm talking about, most of you. It is the Fragrance House who present their beautiful fragrances in this aesthetically beautiful, elegant cupcakes. So the fragrance that we're going to talk about today is Wonder Woman 1984, and this is a limited edition from the house. This is the original one that was released in 2020. I think this was purchased for me at the end of 2020 or at the beginning of 2021, but I know they were not able to find this on the House of Sillage site, so they ended up purchasing it from Bloomingdale's. And at the time that this fragrance was purchased for me, it was $360. It retailed for $360. So fast forward into the next year, I'm sure sales probably went well. And of course, it was the 80th anniversary of Wonder Woman. It's not Superwoman, Wonder Woman. The 80th anniversary of Wonder Woman. So what better time was it to re-release the limited edition? And this is the packaging that it came in. Now, in current time, within the last month or two, it has been re-released. And I guess it was just probably highly requested. And the fragrance has been re-released. So this is the packaging. But honestly, you guys, in my opinion, this is the best packaging. And all of my fragrances from the House of Sillage, they were blindly purchased because, at one time I was trying to get discovery sets, but they were always sold out. I'm telling you, the cupcakes were very, very popular at one moment, like during the pandemic. I'm saying seriously popular. So never was able to get a discovery set. So I started just looking at the scent notes and trying to figure out what I would possibly like. And I am so glad. I was so happy that this was one of my picks out of the 3 fragrances that I have. This is a beautiful fragrance, you guys. All of her cupcakes come with Swarovski crystals endorsed on the dome in some type of fashion. These are very well crafted bottles. Even the glass part, you see how beveled the glass is. She puts a lot of effort into designing and having her staff to create these beautiful fragrances. And not only is the outer presentation exceptional in my opinion, but the juice inside is just as exceptional. So this is a gourmand fragrance. It's an amber floral fragrance. So let's talk about the fragrance notes in the fragrance. The top notes, we have Davana, pink pepper, raspberry, and bergamot. The heart notes, we have Tolu balsam, almond, and orris. And in the base notes, we have musk and vanilla absolute. So you guys, I've had this fragrance 3 years or just shy of 3 years, and I still have quite a bit left. I don't think I'm quite halfway through the bottle. And that's only because I have such a extended collection till, I can just kind of like preserve some things. And this right here is so good, you guys. When you initially smell this fragrance, you do get a vanilla powdery scent. And then that pink pepper, it starts to sneak in. That spice, it starts to wake up your nose. But this is totally beautiful. And you would think that this fragrance probably would not last as long as it does because of that soft powder essence to it. And the powder on it is not like a baby powder residue. It's like, you know how marshmallows have like that little ash feel on it and it has a little powder on it, or even the powder that comes off a white powdered donut. That's the type of powder that it puts me in the mind of. Honestly, This does not smell like some fragrances, like, okay, if this was a dessert, I could eat it. It's not that type of gourmand, but it definitely does have those gourmand elements in it that remind you of some type of food. And this is absolutely beautiful. You definitely get the fruitiness from the raspberry and that musky note along with that powdery note. I think that is coming from the orris. It just makes this fragrance one of a kind, you guys. Now, a lot of times, they was like, it's too teenage, it's too girly, it's too sweet. This is like a grown woman sweet. This is like she's mature. She understands what the assignment is. She's here to expedite it and go on to the next assignment. This is absolutely what this fragrance provides for me. Totally beautiful. I forgot how much I really enjoy this fragrance. And whenever they keep re-releasing something, because it's always listed as a limited edition, and they keep re-releasing it, I'm going to say that it is being re-released by popular demand. So the performance on this fragrance, it is just as beautiful as the bottle. You're going to get you about 6 to 8 hours projection. And when I speak of projection, that's, I can smell my fragrance. I have like a scent bubble around me. I can smell it without having to make skin to nose contact or nose to skin contact for 6 to 8 hours. The longevity, meaning how long can I smell this fragrance if I make those contacts, nose to skin, skin to nose, a little whiff here and there, 10 to 12 hours. So it is a lasting fragrance. The brand class is niche. This is a niche brand fragrance. She do sell other things like lipsticks, but I still consider it a niche brand because it's lipsticks, fragrances, and candles. So it is a niche brand fragrance. The fragrance class is a gourmand amber vanilla. I think that this fragrance is definitely a sweet, mature, gourmand type of fragrance. I do feel that you can wear this fragrance in any season. It's not so sweet that it cannot be worn in your fall and winter months. And I think that this could very well be a signature fragrance as well. It is absolutely beautiful, you guys. And like I said, whenever they keep re-releasing something that's limited edition, to me that says that it is by popular demand. So right now you can get the recently released package on the House of Sillage site for $418. Yeah, the price has increased about $58, but prices have increased with all fragrance houses. I have seen an increase over the past year or so. And right now they're running a special where you can get like this quad gift set where they give you like 4 travel size fragrances with your purchase. And the thing that I really like about the House of Sillage, they really do give you some nice gifts. Even with this particular fragrance, although it came from Bloomingdale's, I got an actual decanter. I got the trend and I got a refill to go inside of that decanter. And they always send you the I ordered twice from the company, but this one came from Bloomingdale's, and they send you samples. So it is absolutely, in my opinion, worth the price. And she's always running some type of sale. I've seen sales from 30 to 60% off. She just recently released this past three months ago, earlier in the summer, she re-released the Minnie Mouse, and now it's on sale for 30% off. So I think that that's a relatively good deal. So you guys, if you were wondering, I know that other content creators have already provided a review on this, but I was like, hey, I'm going to go and share with my nieces about my experience that I've had over the past 2.5 years with this fragrance, and I have totally enjoyed it. I do wish, Miss Nicole Mathers, if you're out there, when you recreate, if you can do something along the lines of this with the bright girly colors again. I do like the other packagings, but this one is definitely my favorite one. So again, this is Wonder Woman 1984 2020 limited edition from the house of Sillage. If you have any additional questions that I did not cover in my review, please leave those below in the comments. And if you've experienced this fragrance or any fragrance from the house of Sillage, let's talk about it in the comments below. If you would, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. If you're not a part of Nistas Nation, we will be happy to have you. And do not forget, you, yes, you are great. Bye-bye.